Hello, beautiful. Welcome to your reading. What vibes do you give to others? And I will share with you all the energy that comes through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe button. That is how you can help to support the channel. And if you would like a more detailed personal reading, I can give you deeper information, more than I can say here on YouTube. Visit my website. The personal readings are now 50% off, and the link is pinned in the comments. So let's get straight into your reading. Meditate here on the three cards. Pick the one that calmly draws you the most. And this would be 1, 2, and 3. Let's get straight into your reading. Hello, beautiful number one. Welcome to your readings. What vibes do you give to others? What energy do you resonate to others? Well, I will share with you everything that comes through and not leave anything out. Take one moment to click that like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can help to support. And if you would like a more detailed personal reading, I am offering you my personal readings now for 50% off. I can say more than what I can say here on YouTube. The link is in the description. And let's get more insight. I can see here your energy. You are naturally drawn to your card. See the world as beautiful. Wow. So this is a clear information, clear insight coming through for you, number one, to see the world as beautiful, and it will be so. For it is your appreciation of it that gives the world its beauty. Let me point this out. You know what? I feel like, it's easy to look up on the world and only see the pain everywhere you look, but it's easy to observe the wrong and condemn the wrongdoers. But what does your judgment accomplishment after you create that pain in your own life? How are you serving the world by seeing it as broken and unjust? Ooh, okay. What I'm picking up here with that message coming through from spirit for you, what I'm picking up here is that people see you as like this huge empath. Like you feel sorry for people in generally, and be very conscious, number one, because you can be taken advantage of being an empath. People take advantage of your kindness. Some people see your kindness as weakness, so be very conscious and trust your intuition, and only give your empathy where it is deserving. Okay, let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy coming through? What vibes do you give off to others? So I'm going to go with the card that landed on the top and that deserved. And know that this card is worthy to be seen. This is the Magician card. So with the Magician card, this is about how creative you are, and that, you're a very focused person, focused on, your career, your job, yourself. You're able to, turn your visions into reality. I feel like that people are inspired by you and the things that you do, and your ability to just move forward despite the challenges, despite the odds. You are able to keep going. So let's get more insight. And what vibes do you give to others? What vibes do you give off? You have here level up, Queen Ya. Oh, I love the level up energy coming out immediately after Magician card. So this is like that level up energy, that growth mindset, that rich mindset. You encourage other people to be their best, to do their best. You are not a hater, all right? But some people around you, they are haters, and you've experienced people hating on you a lot, and that's because you are an empath. But that's okay. That's their business, that's their energy, and that's their karma that they have to deal with. But here with the level up energy, there's a song by Sierra called Level Up. Listen to that song at the end of this. I feel like that is a song that you will love. That is a song that you resonate with, honey. You are the level up queen. You always want better. You want to do better. You want better for the people that you are around. You're a true supporter. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What's the energy? What vibes do you give off to others? You have here Mercury. Well, the planet Mercury, rules over Gemini and Virgo. It's the planet of communication. And with the planet Mercury coming through here, you give off this vibe like you can communicate very well with your words, you're able to analyze situation and analyze different things. You like information, you love to learn. You give off this vibe that like you're very studious with your learning. You have very great ideas. You are intelligent. People think you are smart, you know what I'm saying? And like again, you're a very curious person, and you have like great like insight. People want to learn things from you. So number one, if you're having this idea of like putting out some information, like you're a writer or you like to share information, you must do it, because this is coming through quite strong in your frequency here, that you have some really important information to share, and that you're going to have a natural tribe of people that are going to support you wholeheartedly. So again, Mercury does rule over the planet Gemini and Virgo here. So that air, observant Gemini, curious Gemini is coming through, social Gemini energy you give off to other people. And then there's Virgo. They're solid. That's where you are. And loyal and grounded Virgo energy. All right. Thank you, Spirit. I love this for you. And you have here the goddess. Our target is balance. Libra, balance. People feel like you do things within moderation. Libra's coming through. I love this. That's beauty. So people are definitely, they see you as being very beautiful, physically beautiful, as well as spiritually beautiful. And spiritually beautiful people do have empathy. You are warm. You are kind. You are courteous. You're balanced. You are able to control your emotions and control your feelings. You do things within moderation here. You have patience and self-control. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what vibes do you give off to others? What is the muse? Venus, with the planet Venus coming through, with Libra just showing up, because the planet Venus does rule over Libra and Taurus. So you are the muse. You inspire people. That came through earlier. So with the Magician card, so with the muse coming through here, this is like, I inspire and I am inspired. And that's literally what it is. Like, you inspire other people, but people inspire you as well. So again, you are a supporter of people. Thank you, Spirit. So people do pick up that you are intuitive as well, very idealistic and very creative. So I love the fact that the muse card came up like naturally here under the Magician card. Loving creativity, loving to just express yourself. You know what I'm saying? And you're divinely connected. People get that. People feel that. People feel like, you are connected to the source. And I am definitely picking up that you are guided, you're loved, you're protected, and that the universe is always conspiring for your good, number one. So if you ever feel like you are in doubt, you have worry or you have fear, that just means that you are living from your ego. So you have to shift that perspective and live from faith, because it's all about belief and movement. So just believe and be creative, honey. Take action, and things are working out the way that you want them to. And people do feel like you are very emotional as well. You give off the vibe that you can be emotional and sensitive with the planet Venus showing up. And planet Venus is a planet of beauty and love. Libra and Taurus coming through quite clear. And that could be in the top placements of your chart or the chart of the people that recognize the muse energy in you and the people that you do inspire. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What vibes do you give off? What vibes do you give off? Ooh, you have the 9 of Wands. So with the 9 of Wands energy, this is passion, it's enthusiasm, of course, and it represents Sagittarius, Leo, and Aries. That Wand energy, again, is creativity. It is a fire energy. The 9 of Wands is literally about you keeping and maintaining boundaries, and you are persistent with that. Like, you don't want no drama, you don't want no toxic people around you, you don't want no low vibrational people around you. You are protecting your energy. They know that you are protecting your energy. So certain people will not even try you, they will not even approach you, because they can sense that. They're like, yes, you are kind, you are warm, you are friendly, you are beautiful on the inside and out, but you have your boundaries up. It's like, no, thank you, I cannot go over here. If someone jumps in your DM, it's like you're just like gonna give a, like a thumbs up or something. If you don't want them to keep coming, like, you're gonna be kind, but it's like a thumbs up and keep going. Or you may just ignore them depending on who they are. You have strong, persistent boundaries, and that's part of the vibes that you do give off. And so, beautiful number one, this does conclude your reading. If you would like a more personal, detailed reading about any subject, I can go deeper with the personal reading. Certain things I cannot say here on YouTube. My readings are now offered to you for 50% off. The link is in the description. So visit my website. I'm sending you lots of love and good energy. Leave a comment below. I do want to hear what you got to say regarding this vibe energy that you give off. Sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number two. Welcome to your reading. What vibes do you give off to others? And I will share with you all the energy that comes through and not leave anything out. If you would like a more personal and detailed reading, certain things I cannot say here on YouTube, but I can go all in with a personal reading just for you. The readings are now 50% off. The link is pinned in the comments. Click like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can also support. But let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy. You have chosen a card. You come from love. So with this energy, you come from love, and you also return to love. And while you are here on earth, you are a perfect expression of love. Let me just say this, number two, that see, you lived your life on the edge of confusion, with one foot in question and the other foot in fear. You've looked for your identity in the approval of others and in the stories of where you were and what you've done. And the more you tried to find yourself in the world, the more lost you felt. The more you tried to define who you are, the more invisible you have become. But let me just point out what I'm getting specifically here from this card, and you pulling this card. This card reminds you that you struggle to know your true self because you've made yourself small by hiding beneath false identities and by attaching yourself to fleeting ideas. You've built your house on a wave and then wondered why it's falling apart. So today, number two, strip yourself of all that you placed after the words I am. Labels do nothing but limit the limitless you. Remove all labels and explanations, all that you use to define who you are. And you have done. You have to remove those labels, number two. Experience the freedom of becoming the whole unlimited you. Now, you have betrayed a good energy of showing people that you are limitless, you are fearless, you are the divine feminine energy, and you are, you truly are that essence. But behind the scenes, and it's not all the time, it is not all the time, but behind the scenes, sometimes you question, you live in doubt, you live in worry, you live in fear. But people feel like, honey, you are the GOAT, you are the queen, all right? You are the one. Now, people see that and they feel that. That's the vibe you give off. But now you need to give and express that vibe within yourself because it's really true. And you, listen, number two, you know this is you. You know this is to be true about you. You are limitless. You are a baddie. So let's get more insight. And what vibes do you give off to others? So stop selling yourself short. I'm picking up something that you're doing creatively that you really need to just jump and put yourself out there. Like, be super creative and just be expressive. And I know because you grew up with certain challenges of people judging you, honey, don't worry about the haters, the naysayers, or the doubters, for they did not get the gifts that you have. It is not for them, it is for you. And you have here soul forgiveness. And so with soul forgiveness, I feel like you do give off this vibe that you're a very forgiving person, very warm-hearted, very generous person. I feel like certain things that you may post on your social media lets people know that, like, you are for everyone. Like, you love everyone. You love the world. You're a loving person. You don't like BS, but you are willing to forgive. You cannot forget certain ish, but you are able to forgive. And you have here sextile and opportunity. So with sextile and opportunity, this is a clear message here and confirmation that Spirit is giving you that, yes, there's so many opportunities here for you. People feel like you're a good person to work with, to collaborate with. People feel like you do explain well. You provide people the opportunity to just like be themselves around you. People feel like there are limitless and unlimited possibilities for you. You have the ability to like open doors for other people. So with that, people see you as like being a leader, an entrepreneur of some sort. You bring insight, to certain things. You're able to communicate your ideas very well, and you're able to develop certain ideas that you have. You're able to develop those ideas into physical reality. I do want to point out that the sextile energy is a high vibrational energy. A sextile is an aspect between planets. For example, you may have a sextile between the planet Venus and the planet Mercury, and that means that it is very positive, high vibrational energy, and provides opportunity. So let's get more insight. And thank you, Spirit. What is the vibe that you do give off to others? The vibe. Ooh, you got Jupiter, honey, the sage. So with Jupiter rules over the zodiac sign of Sagittarius. And Jupiter does represent positivity, abundance, luck, optimism, you know what I'm saying? Abundance, generosity, positivity, and luck. That's the vibe you give off. People feel like they would be really lucky to like be your friend or to connect with you and those ways. I feel like you do irritate some people because you are positive, so, most of the time you are very positive. And I'm sorry, number two, this just keeps coming up. You do not see your possibility. Honey, get on that camera. It's something you need to be on the camera doing, all right? You are in the spotlight. The truth will set me free. You are a truth teller, truth giver. People do see you as being very wise. You give off this gracious vibe as well. Highly intuitive. You know what's up. If people are lying to you or telling you the truth, all right? You can spot it. You're a very devoted person, very loyal. You represent growth, expansion. You know what I'm saying? Self-reflective. You're always self-reflecting. You're more concerned about yourself and like how you should be living and your values and your morals. You will point that out. So if you do spot the truth, you're able to look at yourself as well. So that's what's so beautiful and so humble about you. Your truth seeker as Sagittarius is here with Jupiter, truth seeker. People do feel like you're very emotionally intelligent as well. Very philosophical and like very charitable. Like, I just know, number two, like when you win the lottery, because I know you're going to win the lottery. This is coming through quite strong. When you win the lottery, you are so charitable, but be very conscious. And you may have not won it yet because you needed to mature with the way you're giving, because you can't just give to everyone because there are snakes out there. So that's why you have not won yet. You need to mature and know the ways and to give, okay? So maybe you need to go ahead and set up a charity and give through a charity when you do give, and just don't give from yourself because you will become a target, all right? You're a very generous person. People get that vibe. And let's get more insight. You have here gratitude. I love the gratitude. God is showing up. You give off this vibe like you are so grateful for everything. And that is so good. Look at this high vibrational energy that comes through. You grateful, honey. You grateful for the house you have now, the car, the roof over your head, who you have close to you, whether that is 3 people close to you, physical people. You are just grateful for the water you're able to drink. You, honey, you give off this vibe of just being this very grateful person. And that is so good, because the more that you appreciate, the more the universe will give to you to appreciate. So let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And you have here the Queen of Cups. Sensitive and emotional energy, water energy, Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer coming through quite clear. And with the Queen of Cups energy, you give off this vibe like you're a very nurturing person, very healing. You are probably part of the healing arts. You offer some like healing advice, and you're very supportive as well. People would love to like just be your friends, but you do have like these strong boundaries up where you protect your mind, body, and spirit first and foremost. You know your cup must be full before you can go pouring into anybody's cup. So energy is very important to you. You do not like feeling drained. You do not like engaging with messy people. And so let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. And what here is the energy, the vibes that you give off to others? What are they picking out? What are the vibes you give off to others? Oh, you have the King of Pentacles, rich mindset, a rich guy. All right. People feel like if you don't have a rich guy, like you're going to have a rich man because you have high standards. You want a rich man too. Look at Jupiter showing up here for you. And absolutely, you should have a rich man, because a rich man has rich ideas. A rich man has a warm soul. He's kind. He's nurturing. He is the King of Cups. He has empathy like you, but yet and still, he is wise. You do not take his kindness for weakness. Like people know, don't take your kindness for weakness as well, but some will try it. The ignorant people will try you and to push your buttons, but you're growing. And I'm telling you something, number 2, that lottery winning is just like so close for you. It really is. So with the King of Pentacles energy showing up, this is physical. It's physical. It's earth energy, Taurus, Capricorn, and Virgo. Top placements of your chart, or the chart of the people that recognize this King of Pentacles energy in you. They see you are a solid person. Very practical. You represent leadership. You are wise, and I feel like you would be or are a great investor. So I love the fact that Spirit gave us that message about the lottery and you winning. I love that. I love Jupiter showing up here for you, the planet of luck, abundance, prosperity, optimism. I love this showing up. All of this energy is in confirmation, okay? It's extremely accurate. And I'm so grateful when the cards align in this way. And so beautiful, number 2, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, please leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. They definitely warm my heart and they make my day. I'm sending you lots of love and good energy. Hello, beautiful number 3. Welcome to your reading. What vibes do you give off to others? And I will share with you all the energy that comes through and not leave anything out. And if you would like an in-depth and personal reading about any subject matter, I can go more in depth. I can say things that I cannot say here on YouTube. I'm offering to you my personal readings for 50% off. The link is in the description. Also, please like and subscribe to the channel. That is how you can support. Let's get straight into your reading. I can clearly see here your energy surrender to your soul. This is significant. Let me just point out that with the surrender to your soul energy, number 3, surrender is not giving up, yourself. Surrender is really joining with your higher, greater, infinite self, your inner being, and your soul. Okay? And what I'm picking up is that, life has asked you to surrender, yet you saw this request as a sign of your life falling apart. So life asks you to step aside of what's comfortable for you And you made your discomfort mean that you're sacrificing your will. Life asks you to accept each moment as it arrives, and you thought this meant yielding to the demands of others. But this card, it reminds you that you cannot get to where you want to go without accepting where you are. And how can you know the path if you deny where you stand? Now, this is a clear message. It just came through from Spirit for you. And what I'm picking up, as it does relate to the vibes of others, is that people feel like you're a very sensitive person and like you are emotional. So water energy is coming through. Scorpio, Pisces, and Cancer. It could be in the top placements of your chart or the chart of the people that represents this mystique, this mystery about you. People want to know more about you. People feel like you are hiding a secret about you. And it's really like you don't want to tell all your business. Such a transparent society. You're like, hey, I'm going to keep my business to myself. And that's perfectly fine. You are on the right path when it comes to that. And when you are ready to share something, you're ready. When you're not, then don't. And let them be concerned. Actually, it makes you more intriguing. People are intrigued by you because you are not oversharing. You do not have TMI. Too much information. Look at the King of Swords, representing communication coming through. I love to see when the energy aligns perfectly. So with the King of Swords energy, this is about communication. It's about air, Gemini, Aquarius, and Libra coming through quite strong. The King of Swords here, this is clear. Like people know that you are intentional. They feel that you're intentional. You give off leader vibes as well. They feel like you're very strategic, and you are. We just got that insight, like you only going to share what you want to share when you want to share it and how you want to share it. You're not going to do more or less than that. You are strategic with your thoughts and your moves. And so let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit, for that confirmation. And you have here, look at truth. See? I love the fact that Spirit does show up in this way, such confirming energy. Let me just point out, number 3, your reading is extremely accurate. And I am so grateful that the divine, the Spirit guides are coming through in this way. So with the truth, mysteries, the truth ruled by the moon, intuition. The moon rules over the mother. The mother is significant here. Okay, the moon rules over the zodiac sign of Cancer. Cancer is significant. The truth, all right? You know the truth. You know who you are, and that's all that matters. That's all that matters. But people want to know more about you. They are intrigued to know. Let's get more insight. Look at the Hierophant. The Hierophant energy. Oh my goodness, I love the Hierophant. Traditional, conventional expectations. You know, they expect you to, be a certain way. But you're very traditional with your knowledge. You know what I'm saying? It's like that oversharing stuff is just not for you. But people can pick up that you do have a story. You actually have a story to tell. Let's get more. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. And you have here the Mystic. Did Spirit just give it? I get so excited when the cards align because, first of all, number 3, as you can see, I spread a limited amount of cards just so I can get accuracy. If I spread a lot of cards, then of course more cards would correlate. But because I do a limited amount and they correlate in this way, it's just given such accuracy. It's given such support from the Spirit guides. So with the Mystic, K2. Again, the moon. The Spirit just gave us the insight about the moon. The moon is about mysteries. It's about secrets. People feel like you're hiding something. You're not telling something. There's one specific person really wants to know more about you. You know what I'm saying? But guess what? People feel like because you are like that you are spiritually wealthy. And that means you are sensitive. You know what I'm saying? You are unconventional here. You know what I'm saying? You're transcendent. You're intuitive. Introverted. They feel like you're introverted. You have that hermit energy. You love to be by yourself. You don't have a problem being by yourself. But yet, and still there's something very intense about you. at the same time. You know, you're very innovative, very revolutionary. People feel like you are intelligent, very intelligent as well. So the planet Mercury is coming through. Of course, here with the King of Swords, planet Mercury is there. Gemini is there. Let's get more insight. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy coming through here? What vibes do you give off? What vibes do you give off? You have here the 10th house. See, it's your reputation, is what they're saying about you. But let me just say this. People feel like you could be in the public eye. The number 10 is significance in the birthday, birth month, or birth year of your birthday, or the charts of the people that recognize this 10th house energy about you, like your career. You know what I'm saying? Like you literally, this is about fame. Like you could be famous here, and you may be a public figure. You may be out there in the public, but you're just not sharing, you know, more personal information than you want to share. But you can definitely very well be famous here, you know. And I feel like you're going to build and leave a huge legacy here. This is about an empire for you. This is about you building an empire. So let's get more insight. And look at the Hierophant, like you're sitting on this throne, and then you have the 10th house, your reputation, building an empire, building a legacy. This is a very strong confirmation. You have the Mystic card talking about truth and the moon. Now let's get more. Thank you, Spirit. What is the energy coming through? Self-care. Makes perfect sense. With the self-care, God is showing up. This is about you protecting your mind, your body, and your spirit. It's self-care. You're on a self-care journey right now. And stay on that journey because you're aligned right now. You know, people do recognize your self-confidence, self-love, self-assurance, self-respect, because, you know, you're on this path of self-mastery, and that's the most important path to you. People feel like you are important to yourself, as you should be, because your cup must be full in order for you even to think about pouring into someone else's cup. But you're very mysterious to other people because you are an introvert, but yet and still people feel like there's something about you that you can be famous. And it's related to your career. It's related to like your achievements, you know, competence that you have in something right now. And so beautiful, number 3, this does conclude your reading. I hope this reading does resonate with you and inspire you. And if it does, leave a comment below, because I do love reading your comments. If you want a personal, more in-depth and detailed reading about any subject matter, I can give you that reading. I can't go into detail here on YouTube. I'm sending you lots of love and good energy.